Welcome back to Temporal Directive, the Star Trek fan podcast rewatching the entire franchise in chronological order. I'm Gary.
And I'm Tom.
And this week we're watching Star Trek Enterprise's The Forge, Awakening, and Kir'Shara. Star Trek, the ultimate franchise. These are the podcasts of the Wakefield brothers. Their 16-year mission to watch every production, to seek out life lessons and new inspirations, to boldly watch like most fans have watched before.
Fun.
3 more episodes.
Woo.
Don't sound too excited, Tom. Hello, how are you?
Good.
What's been happening?
Not a lot, although I am building a Dalek, a small one.
I think you have mentioned this.
Have I?
Yeah.
I've just been very annoyed with the company.
Right. Why?
They seem to, because I'm meant to get a delivery every month, right? So they take
Okay.
out money and then they send me a delivery. It's quite a simple system.
Sounds
Right,
pretty
it's
easy to
been
me.
Going on for centuries.
Yes. I seem to remember a Star Trek Starships collection
Yes.
I was once subscribed to.
Yes, absolutely. It's a nice and simple system. However, apparently this one is not that simple because I thought that they would get the money out of my account at the same time every month and they would send it the same time every month. That is incorrect. Apparently they're taking it out at random times throughout the month and I might not get a delivery for an entire month. Yeah, so it's quite frustrating trying to build this thing and getting excited because why would I be when it's taking so long to get deliveries? It's very frustrating.
Where's it coming from?
Just from Queensland.
Oh,
Somewhere.
right.
Yeah.
Not international.
No, not international.
Okay.
No.
Well, that is annoying.
It is very, very annoying. And it's very annoying when I don't have the money all the time. So I've got money in the account waiting for it to come out and then they don't take it when I expect it. And then another bill comes out and that means there's not enough money when they, whatever random day they decide to take money out, there's not enough in there. And then they say, oh, we couldn't take money out. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's frustration.
It's a world of being poor.
Yeah.
That's why we can't have nice things. We're too poor.
That's exactly right. I'm going to scrape my pennies together just to try and get it to work. But anyway.
I have been doing not much at all. Just
No?
work. Yes. I did go to the movies yesterday. I saw The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Was it good?
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was actually okay. I went in expecting it to be pretty shite because the trailer didn't do much for me.
Yeah.
And I love the first one,
Yeah, I know you do.
clearly.
Yeah.
What gay man doesn't love Meryl Streep being a bitch?
That, and I'm pretty sure the amount of times I've heard, by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that excites me. I've heard that from you so many times.
Yeah. Yes. Half of my management style
Yeah.
might be based on Miranda Priestley, but that's all. So I didn't have high expectations, but it was actually okay. It was actually all right. We'll probably watch it again at some point.
Yeah, okay.
Probably won't watch it as often as I watched the first one.
No, well, that's all right, though. It's good.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun movie. Yeah. But not much else. It's been pretty quiet.
Well, aren't we exciting people?
No. No, that's why we have all the time to do a Star Trek podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Imagine if we had busy, productive, exciting lives. We wouldn't have time to sit down every week to do this.
I don't know what that'd be like.
Oh, me neither. I don't like the sound of it.
No, it doesn't sound good.
Actually, I do know what that's like.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I stopped.
Yeah.
Star Trek news.
We have some.
We have some Star Trek news. How exciting.
Nice.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
We have a Strange New World Season 4 release date.
Yeah, nice. Good.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
When are we going? When are we watching?
July 23rd
Oh, that's all right. That's not far.
in the US. So 24th probably here.
Oh, that's
So
right.
just a day later. No problem.
I'm okay with that.
And we have a trailer,
Oh,
which I'm assuming you did not watch.
of course not.
Of course not.
Are there any more Muppets?
There was not a puppet in sight
Oh,
in the trailer.
that's disappointing.
We did, however, have cowboys
Okay.
and dinosaurs.
Okay, right.
So I was like, what show are we watching again? Is this Doctor Who? Like, what,
Yeah.
what is going on here? Is there any, do we have any Vulcans or like any Andorians or like anything Star Trek in this trailer?
Dinosaurs, eh?
Dinosaurs, yep.
Our ancestral line.
So cowboys, dinosaurs, puppets.
Yeah.
What?
Dancing Klingons.
Hopefully there's not another musical episode. I'd be.
This show's great.
This show's good. So yeah. So there was a couple of, when they released it, they also released a few images from the first 2 episodes of the season, which you can find online at trekmovie.com,
Yep.
which is our go-to source for all Trek news and information.
Yeah.
The first episode looks like a full-on Western episode.
Nice. Okay.
And episode 2 has James Kirk back, and there was an awkward hug with Spock for some reason.
Okay.
Not sure what that's about, but anyway. And some of the cast were at a convention where they showed this trailer, and they talked about some of the stuff you can expect from a character perspective and, what's coming up for the season. So they're kind of hyping it up. So if you're interested in that, go over to trekmovie.com and have a look at that. But yeah, it's exciting that it's coming in July. We're in May, so it's not too far away.
It's pretty good.
And yeah, that's cool.
Is this the last one, or do we get another one after this one?
We have another season after this season. This is season 4, so
Yeah.
we'll get 10 episodes, and then we should get Starfleet Academy season 2.
Yeah.
Probably late this year or early next year, and then Strange New World season 5 finale. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's season 2 of the other one is
Academy
also
is the end.
the final as well.
And they ended it on a cliffhanger.
Bastards.
Yeah. They already said they were so optimistic and hopeful and like thought they were secure in a season 3 that they ended it on a cliffhanger. So whether they're going to get the opportunity to go back and
they already
fix that,
sold all the sets. Oh, you mean in post? Yeah.
they might be able to change it. They might have done something before they stripped it. I doubt it. But I know when they cancelled Discovery without notice, they gave them like an extra week of filming so that they could add like a little closure scenes at the end.
Yeah.
But
that would
I
be
don't know
nice.
that they are going to do that for Academy, because I just don't think it was as productive or as they thought it was going to be. But anyway, that's the Star Trek news. Strange New Worlds coming soon.
Nice. I'm excited.
All right, this week we are watching The Forge, written by Judith and Garfield Reeves-Stevens, who have written many Star Trek novels. Directed by Michael Grossman, their second of 3 Enterprise episodes. The original air date of this episode was November the 19th, 2004. Then we're going to watch Awakening, written by Andre Bormanis, directed by Roxanne Dawson, B'Elanna Torres. This is her 10th and final Enterprise directing gig, and that episode aired November 26th, 2004. And the last episode we're going to watch today is Kir'Shara, I assume I'm pronouncing that right, written by Michael Sussman, directed by David Livingston. It is his 14th Enterprise episode after part 1 of last week's trilogy.
Yeah.
And the original air date for this episode was December the 3rd, 2004. This was the last episode to air in 2004.
All right.
The Forge IMDb synopsis reads... After a bombing destroyed the Earth embassy on Vulcan, a group known as the Syrrannites are suspected. T'Pol receives a map from her Syrrannite mother leading into a dangerous desert called the Forge. That's it. That's the synopsis.
Syrrannite. That was way off.
What?
I said Syrrannite. I was way off.
Yeah. Before this trilogy of episodes,
there was a lot of fan complaints about the way the Vulcans were being portrayed in Enterprise. And so the new showrunner, Manikoto, wanted to bridge the gap, give that a reason.
Yeah.
So that's what this trilogy of episode is about.
And I'm assuming that's what Syrranite is.
No, I don't remember.
You just said Syrranite. Paul's mother is a Syrranite.
Yes, but I don't know what that means.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah. There is a character in this that appeared in the original series, obviously being recast. T'Pau. Was the Vulcan priestess that was shown in a mock time when Spock and Kirk did their big battle. So that character appears in this trilogy. And Joanna Cassidy is back as T'Pol's mother.
Nice.
And also Robert Foxworth guest stars in this episode as well. He's been in a few other Star Trek episodes, most notably Deep Space Nine's Homefront Paradise Lost as an admiral. But the two of them, Robert Foxworth and Joanna Cassidy, were both in 6 Feet Under as Brenda's parents.
Okay.
Which was a very memorable role, those two together. And I love that show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
So yeah, here they are on Star Trek, but apparently not together. Apparently they didn't even see each other on set.
Yeah, right. Right.
Just a bugger.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, but anyway, that's a lot of pre-watching information, so let's go watch it.
Alrighty, cool.
And we're back from watching the Vulcan Trilogy. Well, Tom, first thoughts, what'd you think?
Not bad at all, really.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I actually enjoyed this quite a lot, especially compared to the rest of Enterprise.
Yeah.
This is the first time I was like, oh, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It only took them 4 years.
Yeah. Been waiting a while.
It's been a while since we had episodes where I actually was like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
But I actually really enjoyed that.
It's pretty good. Yeah, the storyline was really well thought out and just felt good paced, good everything really. There's not really anything bad to say. I mean, there's a couple of stupid little things, some things. Yeah. But overall was actually quite good.
Yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I liked the explanation for the Vulcan change.
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really good. And obviously that the Syrrannite way of living is going to become the norm.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I like that we're at the start of that. So we're going to see that moving forward.
Yeah.
Vulcans now have something to be grateful for with the humans.
Yeah.
Which the Andorians already have. So we're seeing the start of that bond that will become the foundation of the Federation.
Exactly.
So I thought all that was really good.
Yeah, it brings it all together nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really good. Now, did you tell me that the Tellarites get anything like that or not?
I don't think I said anything about anything.
No? Because we've seen the Andorians and the Vulcans.
The Tellarites do come into it.
Yeah.
There are some Tellarites coming up.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I don't know what kind of story they get. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been too long since I watched Enterprise. I don't really remember.
Yeah, that's all right. I just wasn't sure whether because I figured they'd have to have something. I just wasn't sure what they were going to get. I guess I'll find out. But because they are part of the founding members. So
they've got in the original series, there was that episode called Babel where they had the Tellarites and Spock's dad showed up and all, that episode called Babel. There's an episode coming up called Babel 1, which I assume will be the start of that Federation story.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's another 3-part episode.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it'd probably give you a little bit more of the Tellarites because we don't hear much about them in this.
Not yet.
No.
Not a lot yet.
No. At least they've been mentioned.
They have been mentioned. They exist. I'm pretty sure we've seen them. So, I mean, we have seen them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, I really liked T'Pau. That's how I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. How
Tom
you were
had to
saying
put up
it.
with me saying that every time her name got mentioned on for 3 episodes.
The entire time.
Pow!
Pow! I'm a fucker. Now I get it.
And then she did a big kick on against one. I was like, that's why she's called Pow.
It's like watching an episode of Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't have a lot of criticism on this one.
No, other than minor things.
Some things like the checks and balance systems. We paused at the end of the second episode to talk about that for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Because the head of the Vulcan High Command is ordering this invasion of Andoria without any permission from the rest of the High Command.
Yeah.
It's just this one individual. And I was like, how does that even work? And then we were like, wait, that something similar might be happening.
Yeah.
With a world power right now.
Right now. Yeah. Pretty sure they can get away with it.
Without any sort of permission or congressional consent. So yeah,
It's
okay.
very
It does
realistic.
make sense. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Very realistic. It's not
It's
a
a little
made up
too
story.
real.
Very not close to home, but very real.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not going to go through every scene like we.
Not for the 3 episodes.
No.
And I mean, other than a couple of those little things that I can't remember. Did we write anything down?
I didn't write a lot down this because it was good, so I didn't really write a lot down. But I think we should probably just go through the episodes a bit.
Yeah.
We open on the fire planes that we saw when T'Pol took Trip there for her wedding.
Yeah.
Then we see a man going through the tunnels and he finds a box that has a male image on it. And he begins to brush that off and he says, Surak. And that's it. Then we get the opening credits. And we're on Vulcan at the United Earth Embassy.
Fancy building.
Fancy building, but I do like that it's United Earth.
Yeah.
United Earth, which means...
United people.
Yeah.
United.
Yes, that's right. I hope everyone on the planet is listening to us.
Yes. Everybody get together.
All the world leaders of all the countries in the world are listening to our podcast right now, and we are talking about the benefits of uniting the planet.
Uniting together.
But Admiral Forrest and Ambassador Savol are entering the embassy, and they're talking about how long they've been working together and whatever. Savol's basically saying that Vulcans are scared of humans because they don't know how to deal with them because they've got all these different traits. Arrogance like Andorians, and stubborn pride like Tellarites, emotional as Klingons, but logical as Vulcans. And it just doesn't make any sense because they're too abundant. Unlike, Klingons are quite aggressive and emotional driven. But humans just can move between all these different things.
Yeah.
Which apparently is unique.
We just cray.
We cray.
Yeah.
Then as they're talking and they have a nice little moment about working together and blah, 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 there's a big explosion. And Admiral Forrest is dead.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Admiral Forrest.
After all this time.
It's a huge explosion.
Yeah.
But Savol, who is right next to Admiral Forrest, survives.
Well, Admiral Forrest jumped on him and put him down.
I know.
So he died being a hero.
And when a hero comes along,
saving a Vulcan.
We cut to Enterprise, and a bunch of people are playing basketball with the Doctor kind of just standing there, but he's actually the best.
Yeah. The ball goes to him and he just shoots it from across the room without even moving.
Yep. Everyone else is
panting and sweaty and running around.
Yeah, that's right. And he just stands there, gets the ball, dunks it. T'Pol comes in and interrupts and says that she's just spoken to Starfleet Command. We get a Captain's Starlog where he talks about the embassy being blown up and Admiral Forrest dying. Enterprise goes to Vulcan to do the investigation because the Vulcans have said it's Earth embassy, it's Earth soil.
It's technically Earth.
Yep. It's Earth.
It's on you.
Yep.
So, but they do assume that it is possibly these
because Velas,
Yeah.
the head of the Vulcan High Command, and a couple of his little aides have come on board Enterprise to brief them on what's happened and what they think they've got some suspects.
Yeah.
So they think it's either the Andorians,
Yeah.
with no evidence of that,
None.
or the Syrrannites, which are a group of radical, pacifists, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
But a group of a radical cult that follow a perverted version of Surak's teachings.
Yeah.
Ones that are better.
Yeah.
But anyway, the High Command don't like them. And Velas is an angry man.
He is
like
angry.
right from the start.
Yeah.
He just seems really angry all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get to Vulcan. They find an undetonated bomb.
That
and
was
there's
the
a
stupid scene. That was the stupidest. We were both
They had to
making
give
fun of
Reed and Travis something to do.
Oh,
So
God.
They were starting to scan, and like Travis lifted this big fucking wall
Slab.
up, and
because he had a reading of an energy signal.
yeah, so he was scanning.
So he
and
was
found
scanning.
something.
Mm-hmm.
So they lifted it up, and then it was an undetonated bomb, but it was armed.
Yeah.
And then Reed was like, "Don't move. The tiniest vibration might set it off, and I can't scan it because that might set it off." I was like, "You already scanned it.
Yep.
You already did a lot more than just
Jostled it.
little vibrations."
Yeah. Plus, there's already shit falling on top of it while you're
That's
talking.
right. So maybe calm the fuck down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's not as fragile as you're making it out to be.
Anyway, they end up beaming out, and then the thing explodes and whatever. One of the guards that was there at the initial explosion is still alive but in a coma, and they think that maybe they could mind meld with him to get an eyewitness account to see if they might have seen someone who entered.
Now they also
So they talked to Savol.
got DNA from that bomb.
That is correct.
Like when
Apologies.
they scanned it.
Yes. They scanned the bomb. They got a Vulcan DNA signature.
Yeah.
So they took that back.
Yeah.
And they scanned, they put it into the database, and it was pow.
God, I'm going to have to put up with it. This whole thing, aren't I? I've put up with it the whole episode. Now putting up with it this whole fucking recording.
Yes. So the DNA belonged to pow. So they talked to Savol about doing the mind meld, and they do that. And the guard saw Velas's sidekick
Lackey
investigator guy deliver the bomb to the embassy. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, it was a lot more long-winded than that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's what
It
happened.
was the whole episode.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And then when they questioned about it later, they were like, yes, we investigated him. Turns out he's a Syrrannite. There was undeniable evidence in his
Yeah.
room
We found all
or
these
house.
documentations.
That's right. So he has been relieved of duty and
As a Syrrannite.
whatever. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Seemed like a real thorough investigation. But this Velas guy is angry. He's like,
How dare you use a mind meld to find that out?
Yeah.
That was a bad plan.
They're very angry at him using a mind meld. Like, very angry.
Yep.
But Savol just copped to it. He was like, yeah, I did it. What are you going to do about it,
That's
bitch?
right. I've been doing it for years, motherfucker. But he does lose his position.
He does get fired, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
And we do find out, obviously, that the DNA of T'Pau is how it's said.
it's pronounced T'Pau!
Is actually false because they used DNA that was taken when she was a baby.
Baby.
A
A
little
wee
baby.
little baby.
Yeah. To put on the bomb to make it look like it was her.
Correct. But we don't find that out yet because we don't find that out until Archer and T'Pol leave Enterprise to go down to the desert to find her mother, who is a Syrrannite.
Boom, boom. After she gets that little necklace. Which also happens earlier, like all earlier.
The
than that.
Idic. Yeah, she gets the Idic necklace.
Yeah.
Which gives them the directions and tells them to go to the forge and whatever.
Yeah.
So they go to the forge. So while they're in the forge, they get harassed by Salat. Salat? Salat.
Is that what they call? Is that what he called himself when he showed up?
No, the big dog thing.
Oh, right, the dog thing. That's right. Big saber-toothed, weird-looking animal.
Yeah, a Salat.
Yeah.
Which Vulcans have domesticated, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. T'Pol says she had one as a pet as a child, as did Spock in the animated series. Slightly smaller. Domesticated ones are slightly smaller.
Yeah.
And T'Pol's like, well, you have Porthos. He's like, Porthos doesn't try to eat me when I'm late for his dinner. And T'Pol says, Vulcan children are never late with their Salat's dinner. I fucking bet.
Yeah. I reckon that'd be a good idea.
So they're stuck up a hill trying to stay away from the Salat. And then this guy shows up named a Rev. A Rev.
Let's go Rev. He's a reverend.
Right, a Rev. He makes some noises like a Salat to get the other one to go away. And then, so he meets with T'Pol and Archer, and he's like, who are you? Why are you here? Anyway, they decide to walk together to try to find the Syrrannite camp.
Yeah. They get stuck in a cave with the electrical storm.
There's a big storm.
Storm. And then they're like, we'll be safe in here. We'll be fine. And then the storm actually comes into the cave. Because they're not safe in the cave.
Nope.
And then T'Pol gets shocked. Then the guy gets shocked. Then the guy does a mind meld with Archer.
Just before he dies.
And then is that the end of the episode, or we got more?
No, he wakes up.
Yeah,
Archer wakes up. He's got we don't know this yet.
No, but he does.
But he's got the Katra of Surak in him because Arev, who was actually Syrran, was the leader of the Syrrannites. Hence his name, Syrran. But he's been holding the Katra of Surak this whole time.
Yeah.
And transferred that Katra to Archer before he died. So Archer's got all this knowledge now. He's like, go this way, go that way. Yeah. We're going to be safe if we go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're hiding over here.
That's right. The Vulcan High Command are looking for them. So there's these ships going over doing they can't scan because of the forge has electromagnetic interference.
Yeah.
But they're just doing visual flyovers to try to find them. So so that's happening. But Archer gets them to this point in the forge, and there's like a rock face, and he's like, just here. And T'Pol's like, are you crazy? And then he walks through a rock face.
Yeah.
Because it was holographic. So she follows him through, and then he's like, don't resist. She's like, what you talking about, Willis? And then a bunch of Syrrannites come out with weapons and take them hostage, and that's the end of the episode.
That's where it ends. That's
right.
Yeah.
So, like we did last time, we will do IMDb ratings after each episode description.
Right.
Even though we've sort of touched on some of the stuff that comes into the next episode. But so episode 1, The Forge. Let's talk IMDb ratings. Our examples of 1 episodes are Voyager's Threshold and Enterprise's Extinction. Examples of 10 episodes are Deep Space Nine's The Visitor and Next Gen's The Inner Light. What should we rate The Forge?
It's got to be up there a bit. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with like a 7 or an 8.
I think an 8.
Well, yeah, I'm going with a 7 or an 8, and the reason I'm sort of going with more of a 7 than an 8 is that I kind of want to give the other ones an 8. And I like the follow-ups. And I don't think the first one was as good as like the next one.
I do.
Do you?
I think all 3 of them are consistent.
Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, well, like I said, 7 or 8, so I'm happy to go with an 8.
All right. 8 it is. Spoilers for the next 2 ratings.
Gee, what are they going to be?
All right, so episode 2, Awakening. Savol gets summoned to the High Command to answer for his crimes of being a mind melder.
How dare he?
It gave me real, it gave me like Philadelphia vibes. I don't know if it's been a while since you've seen that movie with Tom Hanks.
It has been a while, but I kind of remember what you're going to say.
Yeah, it's like that,
when he
that
goes
scene when he goes in.
Yeah, into the office.
They've all discovered that he's got HIV, and they're like, well, you are a deviant, and this is unacceptable behavior. It just gave me those sorts of vibes. Like, that's
fair.
Which is probably what they were going for.
Yeah.
Also, it would explain why the Vulcan High Command looks like it was decorated in the 1980s. Because that color scheme was so bizarre. It was just like 1980s blockbuster or something shit.
Yeah.
The carpet pattern looked like something like these weird carpets you see in cinemas. Like I didn't get it. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
it
fair
looked
enough.
cheap and nasty and
I mean, it's not logical to spend money where you don't have to.
Well, they did spend money on buying shitty paint and painting shitty murals.
You know, they're Vulcans. They don't have to like spend that much money on doing up the council chambers.
Then why paint it purple?
Because it was on sale that week.
Sure. Anyways, Savol loses his job. Velas is real angry, and that's the end. That's the end of that season. Yeah. There's a whole thing with Archer trying to convince T'Pol that he's actually holding the Katra of Surak.
Which is kind of ridiculous.
He talks to Surak a couple of times in his head.
Goes back and sees stuff and has conversations, and he's a lot calmer than he normally is because he's not like, you know, I have to do this. He's just calm.
Very calm for Archer.
Yeah.
T'Pol's reunited with her mother.
Yeah, who she's kind of pissed off at.
Yep.
And her mother's just like, well, you know, I thought you'd understand of all people, basically.
Yep.
And, you know, kind of like she's doing it for her daughter, but like, I don't really get it.
Well, I think what she was saying was that she was like, T'Pol's really struggled with her emotions and the way that like Vulcan society is set up, and like it doesn't really make sense. And so her mother was probably looking for an alternate way of understanding things, and that led her to the Syrrannites, and hopefully that would eventually she'd be able to invite T'Pol into that community to have the same understanding and whatever. Which kind of makes sense.
I mean, I get it. I mean, you know, but I mean, talking to your daughter might have worked better.
I mean, sure. Sure.
Not making her marry someone she didn't care to marry. But anyway, I'm getting off topic.
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, so that's basically what happened, was a lot of that sort of back and forth, and your favorite person, who I'm not going to say, wanted to get it out of Archer and take it to self.
Correct.
And so they tried to get it out of him, but it wouldn't happen because we wanted to stay inside Archer for whatever reason.
Surak chose to stay inside Archer.
Yeah. So they started. So they were happy with that, I suppose, or Archer was, because he was really good in this episode, really, because you could see the change in him.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
Savol, after he was fired from the High Command, went up to Enterprise, because where else is he going to go?
Yeah. So
he hangs out with Trip and crew for a bit, and Velas is still trying to find the Syrrannites, because he blames the Syrrannites for the bombing. So he's claiming that the Syrrannites are this radical terrorist group that bombed the embassy, and the Vulcan cities are going to be next. Yeah, because they're criminal terrorists. Terrorists, yeah, that's it. Even and they need to be exterminated.
Even though he's got all the evidence against them, like that's not true.
But he doesn't.
No.
Well, I mean,
he does, but he just isn't going to believe him.
No, Velas is
an asshole,
and he is determined to eradicate the Syrrannites at any expense,
any cost, anything.
Yep. And he's angry all the time.
Angry. He's very, very angry.
Yep. So he's talking about finding them and like bombarding. We're going to use photonic weapons, and the other High Command Vulcans are saying, dude, what are you doing? We're not trying to like eliminate these people. We just want to stop them from doing harm.
Yeah.
And he's like, if we don't kill them, they will kill us. Isn't it logical to strike first? What?
No.
Crazy.
Especially when they are pacifists.
Exactly. So Savol is on Enterprise helping them to find ways to circumvent the High Command.
And find the captain.
Yep, correct. So they try to send down a shuttlecraft. It gets shot down by the Vulcans. They
keep getting told to leave by the Vulcans.
Yeah, Velas does not want to destroy the Syrrannites and like totally execute a whole group of people with
witnesses.
They don't want the humans there to witness what's going on. So they're adamant to try to get Enterprise out of orbit so that they can strike against the Syrrannites. Eventually, the Enterprise is forced out of orbit because the Vulcans start firing at them.
Yeah.
As soon as Earth is out of range, they start firing at the Syrrannites. So they're evacuating the area, but Archer has had a vision.
Of course he has.
Because there is a artifact called the Kir'Shara, which is Surak's original teachings in an artifact that they've been trying to find for years.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
out of nowhere,
Archer, with Surak's memories, goes, "Oh, it's just in there. I can take you there right now.
It's
Let's
in the
go.
closet, just this way.
Let's just go. We can go right now." And so, T'Pau and T'Pol and Archer go looking for the Kir'Shara while everyone else evacuates. And he goes straight to it. And T'Pau says, I've been looking for it for more than 2 years. I've spent 2 years trying to find it.
Yeah.
But if Syrran had Surak's Katra the whole time, he should have had the same memories and knowledge that Archer has now. So why the fuck would they spend so much time looking for this fucking Kir'Shara? It makes no sense.
No, because he would have known where it was.
Exactly. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it is stupid.
But, you know, whatever.
But he wasn't the one to lead them. It had to be Archer.
It has to be Archer.
Because Surak chose Archer and didn't choose the other guy.
And I mean...
Right?
I guess. I guess.
I mean, that's pathetic, but that's what it...
Let's go with that.
I'm sure that's what they were going for.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like all religion.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So they find the Kir'Shara, they grab it, they start evacuating as well. They're going to go meet the rest of the Syrrannites in the forge. They get out there and most of them are dead.
Yeah.
T'Pol's mother is barely alive. She's about to die. They have a final farewell of, I love you, I love you. And then she dies and we get a... Wait, what's this scene? She dies in T'Pol's arms and it's very sad.
Yeah. Can't you tell by Gary's tone?
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Enterprise has been forced to leave Vulcan. Savol and Trip are talking in the ready room about the situation, and Trip's just trying to understand, like, why does the High Command have something so much against the Syrrannites? This doesn't make any sense. Like, why would they go to the trouble of framing the Syrrannites for the bombing? And Savol says that they're pacifists and that Velas considers that to be a dangerous mindset for Vulcans because they believe that there is going to be they are going to attack Andoria even though there's a peace treaty.
Yeah.
They believe that the Andorians stole the weapon, the Xindi prototype weapon, and have created weapons based on that technology, and that they are going to use that against the Vulcans. So the High Command is planning to invade and attack Andoria before they can
Build the weapons.
build all the weapons and like whatever.
Yeah, preemptive strike.
Correct. So the idea of having a pacifist movement that wouldn't do that is against what Velas wants to do.
Yeah.
Trip decides that we need to warn Andoria. So he sets course for Andoria. They warp off at maximum warp, and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Right. What are we going to rate this one, Tom?
I'm going to go with an 8.
An 8? Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, an 8.
I didn't think you'd say that.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I think that's a good score. Well done. And episode 3, Kir'Shara. We start with the High Command, and Velas is trying to convince the rest of the council that the course of action is correct because they're starting to question him. And he's like, no, look, we've got telemetry from a ship. Look, this is the Andorians testing the Zindi weapon that they built.
Sure. Do you have any actual evidence of this?
Nope.
No, but surely this is the right way.
But you've seen the data.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. In the Forge, the Fellowship of the Kir'Shara are aiming to get to the High Command to prove to the people in there that the teachings of Surak have been
not correct.
Yeah, that have been bastardized.
Yeah.
And they need to reassess how they live.
Yeah, because no one believed that artifact actually existed.
No.
And now that they actually have it, and they get it there, it'll prove that their ways have been altered.
That's right.
And that they need to follow the right way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that will prevent the war.
Yeah.
Against Andoria that they know is happening. Because they know somehow.
This Velas guy is obviously pushing too far.
Yep. So Enterprise goes to Andoria, or close to Andoria. They go to a nebula, and they find Shran, and they convince him that the Vulcans are going to attack. He convinces his people after a big interrogation of Savol to make sure he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Let's torture the guy to find out.
Torture the guy, that's right. So the Andorians get their ships together.
Their fleet.
Fleet, that's the word I was looking for, thank you. To head towards Vulcan to meet them before they can get to Andoria.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably jumping ahead a bit because a fair bit is happening on the planet as well.
Well, I mean, the main things that are happening on the planet is like they're walking in literal circles while we're watching them on the TV. Like they were turning right. It's only
one small cave set.
Yeah, it is a tiny cave set because they're turning right as they're chatting about what's going on, which is just what we've said in a sum up. But they're just making a whole big story of it while they're turning right and turning right and turning right. It was laughable. It was great. I loved it. But that happened, and then T'Pol gets caught, right? Because army, well, not the army, but the what's his name's people got sent out to capture them. Yeah, he's like, these are people who need to be caught, so they go out to catch him. They get in fight, and then T'Pol gets left behind and gets caught, and then we find out that one of them was a former student or former person that worked for T'Pol.
Yeah, under her command.
Under her command. Mission. And that's why he didn't just kill her on the spot and while he's just trailing with her. And then the captain makes a very stupid decision and goes, I'm going after T'Pol and not getting this artifact back to the High Command like I said I was going to. After the whole episode was about his mission to get it to the High Command. So then they go that direction after T'Pol.
Yep.
So that's pretty much all that was happening on the planet.
Yeah.
No, so they catch up with him.
They catch up with the guards, but she's already been taken to High Command.
She's already been taken to High Command. So if he had just went to High Command, he would have caught up with her.
That's right.
But no, she's been taken to High Command, caught up with the guy, fight again with the guy to find out that she's already been taken.
Yep.
And then he just Vulcan neck pinches the guy and leaves him there.
Yep. In High Command, T'Pol is taken in to see Velas, and he says, well, there's not many things that'll get you executed anymore, but treason's one of them, so get ready. You're going to die. And then there's the big fight. They start fighting. The Andorians and Vulcans start fighting. Enterprise tries to stay in the middle of it, tries to stop the Vulcans, but that doesn't work. So they try to stay in the middle without getting too involved.
Yeah.
Then they start getting hit, and then they start attacking anyway. So they get drawn into the fighting.
The captain shows up because they get beamed in because they come into the outskirts of the city. And it's like, I guess they're not going to just let us walk in.
Yep.
And he's
So
like,
they get some transporter codes, and they beam into High Command with the Kir'Shara. And the rest of the High Command, not Velas. Velas is like, no, the Kir'Shara doesn't exist. And he turns the Kir'Shara on because apparently it's a holographic projector.
Yeah.
And all of Sirac's teachings are holographically projected around the room. And he's like, no, it's trickery. It's just trickery. It's not real. It's not real, guy.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
So they talk about it needing to be examined in detail. He gets shitty. He's about to go and smash it up or whatever.
Yeah.
And the High Command guy that's been arguing with him a little bit finally grows some balls and shoots him.
Yeah.
And he takes over. He takes over command. He's like, get me the fleet commander immediately. Like, let's put a stop to this. And so the Vulcans stop attacking. There's a peace settlement again. And we get a captain's log that just says that Administrator Velas has been relieved of his position, that his role in the embassy bombing is being investigated, and for the moment, the conflict between Vulcan and Andoria appears to have been averted.
Yeah.
T'Pol is in her quarters on Enterprise, and her husband Kos comes in and basically says that he gave the captain transporter codes so that he could beam into High Command, and that he wants a divorce.
Yeah.
And she's like, you don't have to. We don't have to.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
I'm good.
You're harder work than I thought.
That's right. And back in the High Command, they've got a Vulcan priest that's come in and has extracted the Katra from Archer.
Yep. The other three guys. So the guy that shot Velas.
Tuvok.
Then you've got T'Pau and the other guy who's, what's his name?
Savol.
And Savol. They're the three that look like they're now in power.
Yep. And they talk about a new era for Vulcan, a new era for Earth, that the minister intends to pursue a less aggressive policy towards the humans, and that the High Command, as far as Earth is concerned, will be dissolved. Yeah. It's time for Earth to stand on its own. And Archer says, we're ready. And then, somewhere in the rocks, a clandestine meeting is taking place. Velas comes in angry. You've failed. Decades of work have been lost. And we see the back of someone.
And I mean, it's such a giveaway with the back of that.
I know, the uniform.
Yeah, it's so good though.
I know. Am I to be blamed for your incompetence? Velas says, Archer should have been killed. You brought the humans into this. I must leave Vulcan. My position here has been compromised. And Velas says, what about me? And the other person comes out of the shadows and turns around, and it's a Romulan!
And it's the same guy from earlier.
Not now. Your disappearance would cause suspicion. This is simply a minor delay. The reunification of our people is only a matter of time. Bum, bum, bum. That's the end of the episode.
Nice.
So, Romulans.
I fucking love their uniforms.
The Romulan uniforms,
yeah,
they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're good ones.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, and so distinct. As soon as I saw the back of it, I was like, love it.
Yeah, but Romulans in play so early.
Yeah, I know. That's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Unexpected.
Humans have to have a war with the Romulans between now and the original series, so it makes sense that they would be getting involved in some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
So
cool,
do we actually get a war with them or not?
No,
we don't. Okay.
No,
they were leading to that, though, weren't they?
They were leading to that. If we had had a season 5 of Enterprise, we would have got some Romulan war stuff.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah. Anyway, IMDb rating for this episode?
I'm gonna go with an 8.
An 8?
An 8? Do you think an 8?
Look, I think maybe an 8 is probably okay. Yeah, let's do an 8. Yeah. But yeah, it was cool to see a Salat in live action, even though it was animated.
Yeah.
But to see a live action one, that was pretty cool. Because we saw one in yesteryear in the animated series.
Yeah.
I think maybe Strange New Worlds.
I think they've had one.
in Strange New
Yeah, I
Worlds?
think they've had one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just talked about one in Strange New
Yeah.
Worlds.
I don't know.
remember.
I
remember.
feel like I've seen one. I don't think it was. Maybe it wasn't a full grown one.
Don't know. Anyway,
Because it was Spock when he was a kid, and I'm pretty sure
that was in the animated series.
No. I'm talking about. Maybe it wasn't Strange New Worlds. It was the other show, Discovery. Anyway, don't worry. Life lesson. You can ask me about a life lesson.
I am going to ask
You're
you
gonna
about
ask
a
me
life
about a
lesson.
life lesson.
Every week. I ask you about a life lesson every week.
Yeah, I know.
This should not be a surprise.
I know, but I'm too wrapped up in the either really, in this case, a good story, or how shit the thing is. Thankfully, I had a good story to enjoy this time.
Great.
Yeah.
What's the life lesson from it?
Don't let power corrupt. No?
Okay, Peter Parker.
I don't know. Well, that's it. Just great power goes great responsibility. Checks and balances.
Yeah, I think, the checks and balances of power for someone in command that should not be able to just invade another country. I mean, another area.
another area of space.
yeah. It's only we're talking about science fiction here.
Yes,
not
not wars,
not
and
anything that's actually happening
not the world at the moment. or anything like that.
Nothing about the Strait of Hormuz.
No, nothing.
Yeah, so checks and balances. Yep, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I think I've said something similar before, just about your way's not always the best way.
Yeah.
So, having an open mind and being able to listen and try to understand and putting yourself in other people's shoes, things like that.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the most important thing in all of life, really, is being able to try and understand rather than just
Accept.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Totally agree. All right. That's it for this week. If you want to join in the conversation and tell us what you thought of the Vulcan Trilogy or Enterprise or just Star Trek in general, please do so. You can find us on Facebook at Temporal Directive Podcast and on Instagram, just Temporal Directive. Or you can email us at wakefield_productions@outlook.com. We'll be back next week with a single episode.
Yay.
Just one. Daedalus. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.